Heidi ho, Heidi ho. So, further discussion of our 7 gates and guarding our 7 gates. So, everybody, and I don't care what portion of land you're on, if you want to call it America, which is actually Turtle Island, you've been indoctrinated. The first portion of indoctrination to indoctrinate people, we'll call it the matrix, to keep them trapped in the matrix, is to get them to use what you created, which starts with the Gregorian calendar and the time zone act of the Gregorian calendar year 1966. So in 1666, Queen declared everybody dead and lost at sea. And they've got you using Pope Gregory's calendar, which was Julius Caesar, so render under Caesar what is due Caesar. So you're using that calendar, and you've been taught that your whole life, to assign all your homework in school with the specific Gregorian calendar date, and not using God's time of the Creator, which would be our Ima Abba, both mother and father, which is a different topic altogether. Anyway, you've been indoctrinated. So you've done this your whole life. And then you were taught to make a pledge of an allegiance to a banner. I don't care what portion of land you were on. You were taught to worship a banner. Well, that's a corporate banner. On all land, it's all corporate, because you're dead and lost at sea. It's a corpse. So you're rendering under Caesar what's due Caesar. You're using the banner that was created by the same system, and it all goes back to Rome and the Vatican. Anyway, then they convince you that people have a right to own you, rule over you. So you're oligarchs. Then they convince you that you need their permission to travel, to get married, for everything that you do. So you apply for licensing and use that Gregorian calendar date, which is ungodly, because a man doesn't use the Gregorian calendar date. If a man enters into a woman, they're married. It's that simple. So instead of nature and following nature's law, God's law, man's following the Roman Catholic Church's law, the Romans' law. So it does have to do with indoctrination. So we need to protect you because these illegal aliens, well, you're an illegal alien. The only thing that makes you legal is using that calendar. And then you become an employee of these corporations when you use other things they created, like a social security number. That's your corporate identification. What, baby? Okay, hold on a minute. But, so it does have to do with indoctrination. You have to remove yourself from those things. So that's the message for today. God bless.